everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Inspector Waffles. Last time we left off, we did everything that I could see here personally, but we still need to get up to that window. The victim fell through this window. If he hadn't been dead, he probably would have landed on his paws without any trouble. I don't think he killed himself at all. Oh yeah, that's the funny part about this. The entire story is about a cat that died because they didn't land on their feet. And that's funny to me. I like that. So... we never did figure out how we're supposed to get up to that window, so I'm gonna look around for a second and see if we can possibly figure that out. Nothing really came up. You know, there's this help tab. I know you're big enough to handle the catch on your own, but if you ever get stuck, you can always count on me, your mom. Yeah, so let's call Mom. Let's see if she has any idea how to get up there. And see what this is like. Come on, Mom. Hello? Hey, Mom, it's me. My little Waffles, how are you doing, sweetie? I'm fine, Mom. Just wanted to ask you about something. I suck at investigating. Oh, did you hear that your uncle got a new car? It wasn't that expensive, you know. Maybe you could get one, too. Mom, please. Your car's older than you, dear. Can you help me on my case? Of course, sweetie. Patches insists on finishing his milkshake before interrogating the witness, but I really don't want to wait. Haven't you told me that Patches hates being disturbed while he's eating his sweet treats? So what if you talk to him about foods that are salty? Good idea, Mom. Thinking about those flavors would gross him out. Thanks, Mom. Always, dear. Okay, so maybe we can't get up there yet. Huh. So we're just supposed to keep doing this option? Where's the witness, Chief? In front of her house? What are you waiting for? Let's go ask her some questions. Give me a minute. Don't you go ruin it like you did last time, talking about salty foods while I'm drinking a milkshake. Respect the milkshake. But... like, how do I actually ask him about salty foods? Well, I'm pretty sure I missed this blood last time. Blood drops. Fluffy was probably dead before falling from the top floor. That explains why he didn't land on his paws. I'm sure he was murdered, but I still don't know the reason. Okay, well that was new. Unfortunately, it gave us no interesting information. Oh, okay. So I didn't realize before that I can click on my items to talk about those when we're on a question. What about the grocery list? Mouse tails, duck grease. What are you doing to me? Not this again. Don't you see that I'm enjoying my milkshake right now? Chief, I'm just sharing a clue with you. I found a grocery list in the secret office. Waffles, do you think I'm stupid? No, of course not. Just sharing the information. Duck grease and milkshakes. Blech. It's hard to be a gourmand these days. You're disgusting. But you're still drinking your milkshake. You can't stop me this time. Let's go, Waffles. Haha. Okay, yeah, I didn't think about the grocery list. I was looking for like an actual item, and then I was like, oh yeah, I have the grocery list in my inventory. Oh no, Lumo the reporter's already on the scene. This cat's suspicious. He always knows more than he should. Always the first reporter to arrive at a crime scene. How does he do it? Evening, inspectors. Is it true that Fluffy's been murdered by a dog? We'll provide a statement as soon as we think it's necessary. Come on, Patches. Give my readers something. We have no idea if the murderer was a dog. Maybe it was a dragon or a unicorn. Sarcasm's the lowest form of wit, Patches, but thanks anyways for the tip. What? I didn't give you a tip. Chief Patches, you just told him you know Fluffy was murdered. We hadn't realized that information yet. Oh. Well, let's, keep that little slip a secret from the higher-ups. Got it, Lumo? Waffles, let's go. You see that cat over there? That's the witness. Maybe she can help us out. Alright. Okay. Now let's see here. That leads back to Fluffy's house. We can talk to Lumo. We've already wasted too much time talking to Lumo. Better to keep quiet for now. Oh, but maybe they have pertinent information. Looks like a haunted house from here. People won't be surprised when they find out someone was murdered there. And my car. Everyone tells me I should buy a new car. What's wrong with this one? It runs. Not fast, but it runs. Oops. Okay. Campaign posters. Cookie is our current mayor. He's running for re-election. His political opponent is the famous billionaire, Maple. I'm not interested in politics, but I know Cookie's favored to win. Yeah, screw Maple. Don't let the billionaire win. It's late, but it's not that cold. So why did that neighbor start a fire? Ooh, new clue. See, this is why you examine everything. And now that I actually know how the, clue system works and all that, I'll be better about actually utilizing it. Okay, I think we've gotten everything over here. I think the chimney was probably the only pertinent thing. Alright, Millie. Good evening, miss. I'm Inspector Waffles, and this is Chief Patches. I need to ask you some questions. Nice to meet you, gentle cats. I'm sorry. I'm just too upset to talk right now after what happened to my dear friend. Sorry to disturb you. I know it's not the best time. Were you alone when you saw the body? Is your husband home? Maybe you don't have a husband? Oh, that's rude. Maybe it's better if I take the lead on this one. No offense, boss. Fine, go right ahead. I'll just watch. Thanks. Let's start. Miss... Millie. Just Millie's fine. I have a couple of things I want to ask you, Millie. I'll help you as much as I can, Inspector. Okay. A neighbor. Did you know the victim? Yes, he was a kind cat and a good neighbor. Never had any problem with him. We used to talk about flowers, cooking, traveling. I thought I was taking the lead on this one, Chief. It was just casual conversation, never anything serious. Just idle chatter, Inspector. Bet you have something that proves otherwise, Waffles. Lady's perfume in Fluffy's bedroom. Saw a bottle of perfume in the bathroom. That could belong to anybody, Inspector. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Well, she's right. You need something more precise. Oh, the love letter. Someone left this love letter in the house. Does it look familiar to you? Inspector, I'm not the only person in Cattown whose name starts with M. The letter isn't mine. You know if Fluffy was in a relationship? Like I said, it was always just idle banter. We still need to find out who this M is. Okay, so that's done. Fluffy admirer. Okay, so let's say you have nothing to do with this letter. Who do you think M is? Fluffy was single. If I had to guess, to be honest, I never saw anybody else inside his house. You said you two would talk about a lot of things. But not this. Fluffy led a lonely life. I don't think he was interested in finding someone. Okay. Then maybe the love letter is like a cover-up, or it was a love letter, but he didn't follow up on it because he didn't care. Let's see here. There's perfume. Fluffy was alone. Fluffy admirer. So you just talked about how they were lonely. Perhaps I should mention a different clue. Okay. Lady's perfume? So how do you explain the lady's perfume in his bathroom? Perfume? Le petit chaton parisienne. I don't know what you're talking about. Miss Millie, we need you to tell us the truth now. Inspector, I didn't write this letter. It's not my perfume, and I don't remember seeing anybody else inside this house. Except you. You went inside the house. Fine, yes, accept me, Inspector, you're right, but Fluffy was my friend, and I had no reason to kill him. Ah, it's a warm night. We've been doing it for the last couple of hours. Nothing special, just here at home, watching TV. You didn't want to go out? No, I'm an indoor cat, the kind of cat who enjoys the quiet night in. Even on a warm, beautiful evening. Yes, Inspector, and to be honest with you, I prefer chilly nights. Then why do you have the chimney going? I also prefer chilly nights, though, Millie. Chimney smoke. So why did you start a fire in your house? Because it's really cold inside. We perhaps need to burn something important, Miss Millie. What are you implying? Of course not. Would you mind if we took a look inside your house? Do you have a probable cause connecting me to Fluffy's death? No, I don't. Do you have a warrant, Inspector? No, miss, but... Then I'm sorry, I can't let you in. You're well informed of your rights, miss. Waffles, I'll try to get a warrant if I think it's necessary. Right now, you don't have proof that she's related to Fluffy's death. Thank you, Chief Patches. Just Patches is fine, miss. I have to say, it's an interesting way to handle an interrogation, Chief. Fluffy's killer. Did you see the killer? Almost. From my window, I saw someone running through the garden. Someone big. Probably not a cat. Any details you can recall? I don't know. Any details? This. I don't think showing them... Okay. Well, we got the hair. Could you tell if they had white hair, the same color as this hair? No, it was darker than that, I think. Ah, there was more than one killer. Maybe, maybe not. We can't assume that right now. Miss Millie, are you confident it wasn't a cat you saw? I'm not sure. I didn't actually see its face. Just a shadow. I'll see his face. Just a shadow. A big shadow. It could be like a Maine Coon. Or a Norwegian forest cat. Everything happened so fast. I'm sorry, Inspector. No problem, miss. You know what they say. At night, all cats are gray. Thanks for that, Chief. Is this guy flirting with Millie? Chief, calm down. Alright, put it away. Put your gun up. You're welcome, Waffles. Fluffy's enemies. You know if Fluffy had enemies, anybody who would want to hurt him? He owned a company which made a lot of money, so I would assume so, yes. Any names you can give us? Someone who might have reason to want Fluffy dead? Not really, sorry. We didn't talk about business. Anyone who would want Fluffy dead. Insult letter. Do you know a cat named Irwin? I don't know him personally, but Fluffy mentioned him once. Irwin is his brother, but they haven't talked to each other in years. Do you have any idea where I could find him? No, sorry. Fluffy didn't even know if his brother was dead and alive. If his brother was dead and alive, or... Okay, I think it's supposed to be dead or alive. Don't you mean dead or alive? Oh, okay, yeah. Some say he's dead, some say he's alive. It depends on your point of view. I... don't get it. What does he look like? He's a black cat, that's all I know. Would Irwin have any reason to murder Fluffy? Can't say, Inspector. I never met him. That's all I need to know, miss. Thank you for your help. So long, Inspector. And thank you, Patches. You were a real gentle cat. No problem, miss. Just doing my job. Alright, you suck up. What are you thinking, Waffles? Think she's hiding something. Or were we playing good cop, bad cop? That might be it. So do I. You think her and Fluffy were lovers? Can't tell. Disappointed. Usually magic happens quickly with you. Maybe I'm getting old, Chief. Yeah, probably. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Have a good night. See you tomorrow, Chief. Millie isn't as clean as she pretends to be. She knew the victim very well. But how can I prove it? And Fluffy, why did he have a hidden office? Where's this Irwin fella, and this unknown cat on the Polaroid? A lot of things I can't make sense of right now. Did you know Maple can save your city with his skills as a great businessman? Vote Maple for mayor and Cattown will be as successful as his companies. Politics. Blech. Click. What about KFM? Vote for Mayor Cookie. He's the best for the city. Vote for Mayor Cookie and the happier... Clickety, and let's try another radio station. And we have Lumo, the reporter, live at the scene. Lumo, tell us what you know. There's cats everywhere. Fluffy, the famous billionaire, was found dead at his home. Chief Patch has confirmed he's been murdered. Inspector Waffles will be leading the case. He's the cat who arrested Snowball after the rooftop incident. Huh. Thanks for bringing that up, Lumo. Interesting to hear, Lumo. I thought Inspector Waffles had retired after what happened. Click. Okay, that's enough radio for tonight. Yeah, you don't want to hear about your retirement. CEO of Box Furniture assassinated. Police are looking for suspects in Cattown. The Daily Roar. Chapter 2. More than one way to skin a cat. Waffles! Waffles, wake up! I'm sleeping, Chief. That's the problem, Waffles. Don't you have an apartment? I'm fine here. Waffles, come to my office. That's an order. Someone important is here for you. Okay, I'll be there. Give me 5 minutes. 2 minutes. Clean yourself up. Don't keep our guest waiting. But there's so much shit in here to examine. I can easily find any folder in my cabinet. If I can easily find any folder in my cabinet, could anyone accuse me of being messy? I don't think so. Yeah, you got the chaotic, what's the word I'm looking for here? The chaotic organization? Like me? I did my best, but I came to the inevitable conclusion. I'm not able to keep a plan alive. Portrait of Meatballs. Meatballs. Big muscles, but not too bright. I know him very well. We were in kindergarten together. Younger, he wasn't afraid of anything, except his mom. He's not a leader, but every time something bad happens in this city... Portrait of Pepper? Pepper. Witty criminal cat. He ruled an empire of illegal milk distilleries. We put an end to his mafia business, put him in jail. 2 weeks later, he disappeared. Nobody knows how he did it. Since then, we've had no hints as to his whereabouts. He's good. Really good. Chance. Not a very smart dog. His name fits him perfectly. There's a god for dogs. This guy was blessed like no one else. He's so famed for his luck that bad guys want him on their team for heists and burglaries. He's practically useless at any given task, but a real lucky charm. Okay. Anything else? Documents? Piles of books on my chair is just a not-so-subtle way to say, people are not welcome in my office. Fair. My weapon's in the upper drawer, but I don't need it right now. Oh, I forgot about this flask of strong milk. 6-year-old cask strength. The good stuff. Fortunately, I don't drink anymore. Well, at least not during work hours. Could be useful for later, depending on how the day goes. Okay, cool. So we did get an item from this. Best thing in this office is the view. From here, the city seems to be a great place to live. Got a master's degree from Inspector University here in Cattown. The day after Snowball case ended, I was so upset. I tore it off the wall and threw it. I don't know where it is now. Okay, what happened in the Snowball case? I mean, they mentioned I was the one that solved the Snowball case, but... CTPD, the Cattown Police Department. In the center, legendary unknown inspector. They were the first to solve a case in this city, the kitten and the broken branch. I studied it in university. An interesting case. Okay, that's my office. This leads to the hall. We probably just need to go straight into Patches, right? Hello, Waffles. Glad to see you again. Mayor Cookie, what a surprise. What brings you here? He brought us croissants, and they're so good. Probably not the only reason, Chief. No, it's not, but please have a croissant, Waffles. They're delicious. Thank you, Mayor. I have to say, they do look very tasty. A little surprised you took one. I thought you only liked waffles. Mayor Cookie, that was hilarious. No. First time I've heard that joke, Mayor. Sorry for that, but I had to. Anyway, let's be serious. I need to talk to you about Fluffy. This is a tragedy for me. I knew Fluffy personally since kindergarten. We were like brothers. I'm very sorry for your loss, Mayor. Came here to say this. I want you to put all your efforts into finding out who's behind this. No more cats stuck up trees or behind glass doors. This is your only priority now. Of course, Mayor. It's not a problem. We're in the middle of an election year, and I can't afford to have a killer roaming the streets. Maple's already told everyone that I'm a coward. Cattown is in shambles and so on. This could ruin me for good. Such a liar. You can count on us, Mayor Cookie. Anything else? You're free to go. Thank you. Till next time, Mayor. Patches, I guess you know what you're doing with this cat. You're still the best inspector I've got. The most depressed inspector, I would say. Give him a chance, Mayor. I am. I know that Waffles is very talented, but that's not the problem. He can't blow everything up like he did with the Snowball case. We can't go through that again. He won't, I promise. Good, because this is his last chance to stay on the team. Patches. Wow, what a jackass. I thought he was coming in just to, like, strong arm us. Just coming in is like, yeah, you're gonna focus on this case because this case is relevant to me. Screw all those other cases. Also, I don't trust this guy because he's depressed. Because that automatically makes him not a usable person. Whatever, man. Aren't we all a little depressed? Hall. What do we got over here? Interrogation room. Somebody's in there. And an empty office. Oh my god. Ugh. It's early. There's a second window in this room where you can see into the interrogation room. This isn't a real office though, there's no Inspector and NATO working there. Obviously Pat just came up with this fake name, and yes, he thought it was hilarious. Inspector NATO. Alright. Patch's sense of humor can be tiresome at times. This was also Pancake's office before, but I don't want to talk about it right now. I love all the names. They're like these super serious detectives, but they still have like names like Fluffy and Waffles and stuff. That's a neat touch. Ooh, a sticky note. Someone left a sticky note on this cactus. Do you really need a sticky note if you're putting it on a cactus? Couldn't you just impale it on a quill? Be careful. If you get too close, I could sting you. Who took the time to write this? I don't like being in the interrogation room and there's no one to interrogate. Not that I'm superstitious, it just makes me feel anxious. Oh shit, it's Waffles' tail. I saw this tail here and I was like, oh, there's someone in the interrogation room right now, but no, that's just Waffles' tail. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. Oh, this is nothing new. Hey Pixel, how are you? Oh, our resident hacker. Fine. Currently trying to optimize the main database design. The old relational model was not normalized. Someone did a terrible job. I don't understand a single word of what you just said. He's just talking about, you know, organizing a database and how the other one was incredibly inefficient. Well, to make it simple, if you want to query the database, simpler please. Come on, querying a database is super simple. Also, is that Meat Boy? I'm doing my best to make things faster. Thank you. Seems straightforward. Technology is not your strong suit, Waffles. It's my arch nemesis, really. And yup, that's how you become replaced by younger people. Soon. You're gonna lose your job and go into retirement because a younger person that actually knows how to work a computer is gonna come in and take it. Pixel enjoys collecting trinkets. They mean nothing to me because I don't understand what they refer to. Like I said, that one looks like Meat Boy. That one looks like a warp pipe. I'm not really sure about any of these other things. Yeah, I don't really know about any of these others. Oh god, another yawn. Computers. Pixel's writing some computer code. I'd like to understand more about what he's doing, but learning that stuff can be so intimidating, I know, right? As someone that's learned a couple of different languages, or dabbled in a couple of different languages, not actually learned it, it's, yeah, pretty spooky. And I was never good at it. Alright, what are we, bored? I don't understand technical jargon, I'm not a geek. Looks like Morse code, I think. I should really try to should I really try to decipher it? Okay, well that was important, so unfortunately I don't have anything to decipher it with. DNA machine? Pixel told me the DNA machine's broken. Maybe I should find a way to fix it. Can't look into Pixel desk drawers while he's here. Okay, nothing else? The board... Alright, let's just talk to Pixel then. Any clues? I'm gonna need some help with the Fluffy case. Sure, you have something to show me? Any unexpected objects you found at his residence? Clues, Irvin's a black cat. Hair? Found this hair in Fluffy's office. That's interesting. Can I keep it? Of course. This could be a really good lead. You can use your DNA analyzer thing to tell me who the hair belongs to. Well, unfortunately I can't use the DNA scanner. It was broken. Since when? I had no idea. 3 days ago. Someone was playing with a ball in my office. Pixel. I know you don't want anyone in your office. You always close the door, even when you're gone for less than 30 seconds. I'm sure with zero doubt that you are the one who broke it. Don't tell Patches. I won't. It's none of my business. It actually is a lot. If you could help me find a replacement CPU for it, that'd be awesome. Anything in the X8 line's perfect. Yeah, sure, I'll track one down. Although I've already forgotten what you asked for. You said X8. Let's see. Any clues? Gonna need some help. Okay, so yeah, that's just this stuff. I found this croissant. Someone named Irwin sent a very nasty letter to the victim. Interesting, let me run a scan. There are 30 cats named Irwin in Cat Town. That's a lot of Irwins. If it helps, he's Fluffy's brother. Fortunately, this database doesn't know the relations between cats. I told you it was poorly designed. What? You can't differentiate between two cats with the same name? Did you ever meet a cat with the last name Waffles? Fair point. Well, I'm stuck. That's funny. Yeah, it makes sense. Well, there's one option, but you're not going to like it. Don't say Spotty. Spotty's an amazing sniffer, Waffles. He can help you find where your Irwin lives. Come on, how could you put any value in his methods? They're prehistoric. He's good, Waffles. A real good dog. You should ask him for his help. Or he could knock at 30 doors all across the city. Your choice. Alright, any clues? Need some help. Unexpected objects. Polaroid. Found this Polaroid on Fluffy's body. It's not the victim. Well, yes, I know that, but can you tell me who he is? No, never seen him. Okay, yes. Can you maybe run this photo through one of your technology things? I don't have any facial recognition software, Waffles. Sure love if I did. I already asked for one, but Patches didn't answer my emails. Also, facial recognition software in, like, we're hitting the level of where it's weird how much the, police department has access to. Facial recognition software is one of those. It's like, I doubt Patches understands what you're looking for, and I'm quite sure he doesn't know how to use his inbox. Probably the best way is just to ask him face to face. Oh, that's true. Sometimes I forget to talk IRL. I can see that. Anyway, if you could help me find who this cat is. Give me the Polaroid. I'll compare it with some other photos we have. 1 second. Here you go. Copy of the Polaroid. You can keep it. Pixel, how did you make a copy without moving from your chair? Don't try to understand, Waffles. It's too technical for you. Okay, I think Pixel's done everything he can for now. It's time to meet Spotty and ask him for something I never thought I'd need. His help. That's really nice, by the way, that the developer was like, okay, he's done. That's everything I can get from Pixel. So thank you for that, because I would have used every single item on him. But yeah, I think with that, we're probably going to go ahead and end this episode of Inspector Waffles off here. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Wow, that is a loud noise. I'll see you next time.